sir.
Afternoon, Mr. Last. How are you? Okay.
Sir, what do you say about the education system of Zimbabwe as a teacher with on less than a year in the job?
Thank you for that. What I can say is that the education system of Zimbabwe is not such a bad thing. But that as we are seeing as a country, I think there are some amendments that are needed. I don't have that capacity to amend anything just as an ordinary teacher. But I think I can just put my effort just to say something in according to education system. What I think is that as a nation, we must build a learner that suits the environment of Zimbabwe. We must construct a learner that is that can suit the condition of our country. So the education system now, it must abide to that, which means if we identify a learner and we see that this learner is good at this area, we must focus more on that area, on that child. If we see that this child is good in agriculture, we must forget about going with that learner maybe to the ground or everywhere else. We must hammer that learner in agriculture so that he improves more in what he is good at. He improves more in what he likes. Let's not force learners to do what they are not good at. If we can try to do that, I think the education system of Zimbabwe is going to be even interesting to the learners. Because if the learners are coming to school, they must do things that they are good at, which they can improve themselves.
Is your vision meeting with the country's vision 2030? We hear about the vision 2030.
Yeah, the vision 2030 of our country is a very visionary. It's a good thing. You see, this shows that we have got a good government that is willing to see a good thing happening in our country. Because if somebody can look at 2030 now, it shows that that person is concerned about the condition of the country. So I want to thank the government for that. But you see now, as a government, if it is giving a vision 2030, they cannot do it on their own. They need support from teachers, from all other stakeholders. Yes. So you see, as teachers now, in fact, as a teacher myself, I want to join the government. I'm not saying I'm not going to join politics. No, I'm saying I want to contribute in the building of this country. Which means if the government can talk about Vision 2030, I have to put effort on my own to see that that effort will also contribute to the upcoming of this 2030 vision. Which means if we are saying that we need to have a changed country by 2030, it means that we should also have a changed people by 2030. And most of the people that will be there on 2030, the learners, you, like others like this, you see. So it is us now, the teachers, with that responsibility to make sure that we change you. So how do we change you? We have to make sure that you adapt to what the government need. We have to make sure that you adapt to what the country needs. So that now takes a bold step to a teacher. For example, if I am teaching maths, my vision as a teacher, it has also to link with the government's vision. Which means if I'm producing a student at school, that student must also help the country to reach that vision 2030. Which means if us the teachers, if we lag behind, if we go against the government, is we demonstrate more against the government, it means that we are now going outside the jurisdiction of what the government needs. Which means even the 2030 vision is not going to be possible. So what I can encourage the teachers and the learners also is that let's work together. If I want to produce a good student in you, you have to respond well to me. If I'm teaching you maths, you have to respond well in maths. I want to open your mind, because mathematics on its own, it is there to open your mind. So when I'm opening your mind, I want you to be able to decide well in your life. So if you are good, if we are a good decision maker, it means even Vision 2030 is going to be possible. You're going to decide well. You're going to help the country. Yes.
Yes, sir. As a person, what do you say about yourself and your future?
Yeah, I don't like much to talk about myself You see, but you see now, because my life is a misery, but I love it. It is good. It is giving me a pressure. You understand? Because now, as a person, I'm here in rural areas as a maths teacher. You understand? As a science teacher. You understand? So I feel that I have got a lot of work to do as a teacher. I feel that I have to change the mentality of learners. You have to be scientific. You have to be mathematical to meet the country's need, to meet your social area. I mean, your community. Because now, you understand now, you as a learner, you are coming here to school to get something so that if you go back to the community, you're going to contribute something. You understand? So I have to have a hard work. I have to have a hard working heart. You see, I have to remove myself from a complaining attitude. From 1980, we have teachers who are always complaining. They always complain every day, every year. Even if they're paid whatever, they just complain. So that attitude now, it has to change. I'm not saying I'm a president or a one whatsoever. No, I'm saying that the change of attitude it depends on how we want to change the country. If I can change you, I'm going to change the country. You understand? So my future now is basically on the hands of learners also, because the learners are the one that hold the future of Zimbabwe. You understand? So as a teacher, my future lies in your learners, in you, the learners. You see? Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bashir.
Okay, thank you.